We're going to start this video with a spoiler alert. Hey, this video, we run into a place that is not dog friendly, and by the end of the day, we end up with a place that is not dog friendly, and that just doesn't work for us. And it ends up actually ruining our camping plans for this evening, so we are probably just going to move on from this whole area and keep heading east. I don't know what to think here. There was some wrong ways signs covered up with garbage bags, partially covered. And it's getting kind of a tight squeeze in through here. I don't know, this guy in this motorhome, this flare motorhome, squeezed in here. What is this? The Anchor restaurant, motel, I don't know, conference center. I don't know what's going on in here. Things are a little bit tight. I don't know. We're getting ready to get out of town here. What is this? Madison, Louisiana. There's a Main Street. I don't know if I can try to swing by there again, if we can pull this off or not. There's a little riverfront park there that says no animals allowed. And boy, I cringe at that. It's like if Bella can't go, I ain't going either. What kind of attitude I get in those kind of places. It's so weird that these signs are covered up with garbage bags. Maybe certain events say, I don't know, there's another one right there. Why? Just trying to get access to the river here, which is tricky in this little town. Maybe we can, there's another sign that says no animals allowed. Boy, I just, you know, and if I get out and walk along this park, along the waterway, Bella's gonna be here crying. Hang on. Oh, and signs here, I better not, I'm not even gonna shut it off here. Fire Protection District number 2, designated fire department draft site location. What if that means they like pump water? They just like pull in here and pump water from the river to fill up a tanker or something. I don't know. No parking, fire zone, no animals allowed. Oh, man, they're pretty, you know, there's only like these 2 blocks of all this. Anyway, there's that drawbridge out there. And it must get a fair amount of traffic because there's a stoplight at each end of it. So we need to get across that. Hopefully we'll get across it before a boat comes and they probably raise it up. I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know how long that'd take. Not a big deal, but anyway, we gotta get heading. We gotta get heading a little bit further east. Alright, what else is here? We got some cannons out front here. I don't know if this is a VFW or what this is. It has a couple cannons out front. And this place here, they have hot boiled seafood when arrow is flashing. Well, the arrow is not flashing. Morton's Seafood Restaurant and Bar. Oh. And one thing you often see along these water, right along where there's marinas at, there's a gas station that doesn't even advertise their gas prices. They're at their mercy. Lighthouse Pizza and daiquiris. All right, we're gonna get across the bridge here. While the bridge is down and the light is green. Not in a terrible hurry. I know a couple of you have mentioned about, you know, don't be in a hurry to get up to Pennsylvania too quick. It's still snowing up there and cold. And we're not. We're just kind of moseying across the south here. And believe me, I am quite well aware of the weather. I have my, weather.com bookmark. By default, it goes to Pennsylvania weather, New Kensington, Pennsylvania weather. So I get a glance at that extended forecast up there quite regularly. I look at the weather like every day, so by default it goes to that. And then I browse the local, areas where I'm at and looking ahead where I'm going. But I don't see the Pennsylvania extended forecast probably daily. So don't worry, we're just kind of meandering, moseying across, messing around down here in the south for a while. I probably want to stretch out a good 4 to 6 weeks. I think I don't want to get up there till mid-late April, really. April, because May is, I wouldn't miss May. May is just, that's the beautiful when it's getting nice and everything's coming on. Leaves are getting, trees are starting to get full and flowers are blooming everywhere and it's nice. And so we're getting close within some weeks here. So we're just gonna mosey around in the south here for a bit yet. And we move with the weather. What's happening? Anyway, we might have a point of interest up here we want to stop at on our way to finally finding some free camping in a wildlife management area. They had an app. I think we're already checked in. So, all right, let's get up the road. This is not looking good. In 600 feet, your destination will be on the left. This is not looking good. I think this place is closed up, and the Google listing shows it's open for business. Feet, turn right toward Garrett Road. Let me shut this off. Let me see if we can get up here. There might be still some remnants. Man, things don't always work out. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, we might get lucky. Boy, it sure doesn't look like much of a place anymore. Maybe it is. There's flying saucers up there. Maybe it's just misleading because it is a tourist attraction, sort of, I think. Okay, look, flying saucer. Okay. I'm gonna get parked here. Well, the reason I thought this was like maybe it was no longer a thing, look, it says movie sets, but the research I did showed online that there was like a lot more stuff out here, and I thought, well, maybe they're moving or giving it up, but I think there's still some stuff inside. We're just gonna go see what's going on here. So far all the doors are locked. There's a Coors beer sign on there, so at least there's still electricity in the building. But look, there is some stuff though. Is this one of those fortune-telling things? Carts? Okay, I don't know. Old moto tractor. Wow, that's a fin off of a big airplane. Hang on, there's some stuff around. The really old Porsche in here. And this looks like one of those cars. What was that movie? Christine? Wait, maybe this will be better. Pretty dark. Is that the same one? The same model? There is a newer car here. And some airplane parts. Oh, what's this little car over here? Oh, check this out. Oh, and this has wait a minute. Some kind of buggy has a Volkswagen front suspension on it. some kind of homemade buggy, and it has a motorcycle rear end on it. Oh, it's gonna be. We got some more doors here. Maybe we can get inside. There's, I mean, from what I've seen online, there's just a ton of stuff. At least was inside. Oh, look, these doors open from the front. They open this way. Huh. I have no idea what it is. I think it said France on it, so it must be a French car. And this one, it's a minor 1000. What a cool little car. Convertible. I don't know. Sure, it'd be nice to see inside. It says employees only. Even if something's open, I'll just peek my head in and say, hello, anybody home? It's kind of disappointing. Huh, movie sets. Well, this one kind of went bust. There's an old reel. The movies were on reels, tapes, and about all we can see, really. That is disappointing. Well, I tried, folks. I tried. Well, we didn't come too far out of our way. Maybe 5 miles, so. I don't know if we can hide the... Oh, that helps, huh? Yeah. Well, and there's not much outside here except... Let's walk over to see this flying saucer. That's disappointing. This is a big building. The whole back. And looking online, it was just endless. Figured we was gonna be here a long time. And it actually says, it says they're open. The Google listing. Okay. Where are we at? I don't know what town we're at. We're really far east. Where that Interstate 12 merges back with Interstate 10, like to go back to New Orleans. Slidell, I think is the town. Louisiana. You just use Google Maps and find movie sets. You go to the pictures tab, you'll see all the stuff, just tons of stuff that was in there that looks like we're gonna miss out on. What kind of craft is this? Is it a? It looks like a flying saucer, right? It's probably submersible. It was probably. I have no idea. Wait a minute. Where's the? I guess that's the entry hatch. Nice. We got a little ladder here to climb up on. I'm not gonna attempt it. We got that bubble up top. There's another one. There's an orange one over there. Hey, there's a big tire. Maybe we can. Maybe it's big enough to step up on. Yeah, this one's looks like the same thing. It just has an orange paint job. Okay, no critters, no snakes or anything. Not a whole lot to see. Looks like it was, I don't know, looks like you can sit the whole way around it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We got, door latches and, I don't know. Disappointed. Bunch of lifeboats here. Wonder what all those lifeboats are for. That was a dumb question. Wonder what all those lifeboats are for. Saving lives. These are from Norfolk, Virginia. Boat number 2. 40 persons capacity. And there's boat number 1, boat number 2. Interesting that these lifeboats are here. Huh. Huh. Yeah, propeller's still intact. There's one more up there. Wow, wow, wow. And that's something. Alright. I guess we're done here. I might take a quick peek around that side. Oh, there's something. There are a couple really cool cars on the way out of here. I think it's a separate business back there, I think. Okay, how stupid me. I think I went around. I thought it showed that this was the entrance up here, the main thing, and I may be completely wrong. It might be right here. Maybe they are open, and I was just at the back of the building, which seemed to be the front of the building to me. See, they got some cool vehicles here. And they do some custom work, but I don't know if all these little buildings are connected to that big one up front or not. Well, I would ever talk to them guys over there, and they just have their own separate business over there doing, you know, body shop type work, building custom hot rods and that sort of thing. And they said, yeah, there's no more movie sets thing. That building's been, they've moved down towards New Orleans. We're not going down New Orleans. We saw what we saw, and the day's getting on. We're gonna get on down. We're gonna go over to our campsite. We're gonna get to our campsite and make sure that's gonna work out for us today. See if we need to go to a plan B. I'm hoping that works out. Oh, did I just break my camera? I think the button. Oh no, I think the button stuck in. Oh, this might be the end of the GoPro 7 for that dash cam. This could be the last video on this camera. All right, we just talking about gas here before we go out to camp.
Turn left onto Old Spanish Trail.
Old Spanish Trail. We gas is down. I think a tiny bit from where we were. We just paid $2.97 a gallon here in Slidell, Louisiana.
800 feet, slide left.
Alright, so we gotta get up to I think where this WMA or Wildlife Management Area is actually right behind the Louisiana Welcome Center, right near the interstate. But I think it's far enough away from the interstate that there's not gonna be a bunch of noise. Guess we'll find out when we get there, huh? What? Sorry about that. What's on that lens? Having camera issues today. I just passed a Popeyes Louisiana chicken place. I thought, oh, I should have stopped and got something to take to camp. Alright.
Turn right onto Crawford Landing Road.
Alright, we're almost there. Let's see if this dash cam will come on. Again, the button. Oh, beep, beep, beep. I think it's on. Alright. I think it's on.
Turn right onto Crawford Landing Road.
Alright, I was mistaken in the last video. I was talking about that swamp tours. Actually, this is a place. Dr. Wagner's Honey Island Swamp Tours.
Continue on Crawford Landing Road for 1 mile.
I had that on my mind because, well, I was researching it back there. I'm always looking ahead. Seeing where the next place is. I really, really hope this pays off. Pans out. Whatever. We can free camp for a couple days. Or so. That works for me. Alright, this is like along the frontage road. Over there to the right, that fence and all these hedges onto the right. On the other side of that is actually the Welcome Center. When you come from Mississippi into Louisiana, there's the Welcome Center as soon as you come across the state line. Well, you have to get off on the next exit past that, get on the service road, and come back here behind.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
The welcome center. So, looks like there's a little neighborhood back here. A couple little fancy neighborhoods, actually. And it should be right. Where's the camping? Hang on a minute. I see tents off to the right. Fitch Farm. That's wrong. This whole field on the right-hand side, I believe. Yeah, there's tire marks that just go into the field.
Your destination is on the right.
And then there's a boat ramp area up here. That's why all these vehicles are up here. People out boating and boat storage. There's a lot of people up there. But I think the camping area is from here on over to the right. Way on up in there. So there's tents. Somewhere up there was a little trailer. It was like one of them tiny like teardrop trailers. And there's a couple of restrooms. Let's see, there's a sign. All persons entering this WMA must something. Yeah, check in. And I've already checked in with my app. So I might need to go beyond that sign to be legit. I don't know where to park. There's a couple of campfire things around. I mean, I guess we could just park. Should get solar. Should get some good solar here. Yes. All right. I think before we get too comfortable, we go up and read what the signs up there say. Yeah, we'll get plenty of solar here. Even though I'm in partial shade, we get plenty of solar. Right now we have solar overkill, so some shade's okay. We're just gonna start just right there for now and kind of see how the day develops and go from there. Yeah, it's just an open field. Got a campsite over in the shade there, and one over there, and one way up there. So. Alright. It just says all persons entering must check in and out daily on a self-clearing permit station, or I guess the app. Hunters? No, I'm not hunting. Any purpose? Doesn't say anything about a limit. Wait a minute. All persons aged 16 to 59 using the oh, guess what? I'm 60. So, I guess number 2 and 3 doesn't apply to me. Interesting. Talked to that one fellow back there, and he laid it all out. What the real deal is here. It's not exactly free. You got to buy a WMA pass. $5 for 5 days, or $20 for the year. That's not a problem, but it's actually $7 a night on top of that. So, and to do that, and according to him, the guy, the ranger here that kind of oversees the place, the property, you can't pay him, or you can't take, there's not an office here. You have to either go to the local Walmart, like their sporting goods, you know, it's like buying a fishing license or something. You know, they have the passes for this place, or some sports across the highway, some sportsman's place, whatever. The 2 places right up here, I could go do it. But I'm going to get back online. He said he heard you can do it on the website or through the app, but it's not real straightforward. It's a little messing around. I'm going to see what I can do. But the big problem is no dogs are allowed here. And he has a dog, but and the ranger knows it. If it's out of sight, it's not a barker, it's not seen by like his bosses, you know, he's kind of letting it, kind of turning a blind eye to that. But you know, but then there's Bella. So she's quiet, and she's been out. She can wait till after dark to go. And he said that guy might come and check. He might come and check this evening. He might not. Usually comes by and checks every couple of days. Not necessarily every day, but he might. Yeah, it's starting to make my head spin. Maybe I might just try to see if we can get away with just staying here one night and get back on here and look for the other places to stay. It's just the cost isn't an issue because it isn't much to begin with. It's the Bella thing. Hide her for the day. Shh. Better not go in a sudden barking spell like Bella ever barks. She will. If there's a sudden disturbance, she will. She'll set off the alarm. The Bella alarm will go off. It has and will. In the meantime, I'm gonna chill out for a while and figure this out. That's it. That's just gonna be the end of the video. We'll just resume when we move on to our next place, and that's that. So, all right. I'll see. That's it. I'll see you next time.